Okay, students, for problem number 9, this again is a substitution problem. How do I know it's a substitution problem? Because I see coordinates in the answer set. Kids, if there's something that I can get across to you this year that's really going to help you when you take multiple choice tests, coordinates are substitution. Now, if coordinates are substitution, then let's work on actually substituting. So the first thing I would do is I would write my equation. And my equation is 2x, whoops, not plus, it should be minus 5y equals 20. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace x with a set of parentheses. Whoops, I need to replace 5y with a set of parentheses. That would be a good idea. All right, so let's see what values I have. Now, letter A, my coordinate is negative 2 comma 4. That means that x equals negative 2, so I'm going to replace x with negative 2, and y is 4, so I'm going to replace y with 4. I'm not sure it's going to work, because negative 2, and both of these combined should equal 20. And I'm not sure it's going to work, because 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. And negative 5 times 4 is negative 20. And that's 24, not 20. I don't think that's going to work really. So let's try that again with something else. Okay, so let's try this. Let's try letter B. So letter B, x is 4. So I'm going to replace x with 4. And the rest of the coordinate is 4 comma negative 2. So y is negative 2. So I'm going to replace y with negative 2. Let's see if this works. 2 times 4 is 8. Negative 5 times negative 2 is positive 10. But you know what? 8 plus 10 does not equal 20. So I don't really think that works either. Now, kids, one thing I got to tell you. When I look at your project and you just show me that you just instantly pick the correct answer instead of substituting A first, then substituting B first, then substituting C after that, and substituting D last, I'm going to be very, very suspicious that all you did was look at this video, wrote the correct answer, and moved on, instead of working out step by step for yourself how this works, because this will work for you. This will work extremely well for you. And you know what? You can just cut out a lot of extra nonsense just by substituting, but you have to practice that first. So one warning I'm going to give you, kids, if I just see you instantly jumping to C or D, and you're like, hey, mister, this is right. Oh, yeah, it's right. It's right because I told you it was right on a video, not because you actually tried this for yourself and you instantly saw this as a correct answer. All right, so let's try 4 comma 0, negative 4 comma 0. You know what? That's not going to work at all because this is nothing. And 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. I don't think that's going to work. I think the last one should work then. And even though you tried the other 3 and the other 3 were wrong, that doesn't mean that you didn't make a mistake. I wouldn't automatically assume D's your correct answer. That's even happened to me before, as a student. I just went through A, B, and C. Oh, they don't work, so D has to be my answer. And then I still get it wrong anyways because I realized I made an error. Sometimes if you go through all 4 and they're wrong, then you kind of got to go back and figure out where you made your mistake. It looks like this is going to work because 2 times 0 is 0, negative 5 times negative 4 is 20, and look, number matches. Looks like I'm good with that. It looks like letter D is my answer. I hope this helps.